If I had a nickel for every time I played an Alien Stage visual novel, I would have 2 whole nickels. Today we're playing Drown. I'll link it down in the description if you want to play it for yourself. Let's just get right into it. Beautiful art. Holy shit. That is amazing. For context, this takes place like during round 6, I think, or like before it. It's much like living in a cage. Yes, existing as a human before the Sagian. Is that how you say it? Sagian? Even when being granted certain privileges is always like being seen inside a cage. Or I've only discovered how to escape it. How things function, where their blind spots are, how to become trusted with convenient freedoms, what resources are reachable from outside, how to move safely and truly hide from their eyes. I know all of it. In a way, I've had a door wide open, right beside me for many years now. I simply don't step out of it. I could leave whenever I wished if it came down to that. I was prepared. But I never did choose to take my leave. And now, with my own hands gladly and obediently, I'm closing this door. I'm going to die in the cage. Have me. Let it be so. Poetic. In 3 days, I will go on the stage against... Oh, I can't read. In 3 days, I will die. The jump in, art quality is a bit jarring. It's not... This isn't bad. I was just a little surprised. Till. I'm thinking about it again. The way he looked today when his guardian stopped to greet me. He hasn't been doing well. Isn't he even worse now? His face looks terrible. At any rate, I wasn't expecting to see him I wasn't expecting to see him this early on. If I were only to see him at all before... Whoa. At any rate, I wasn't expecting to see him this early on. If I were to see him at all before the performance. Okay. I just hope he's preparing properly. He has to be, at the very least, in performing conditions. As for myself... someone's knocking. Maybe Unsha is coming. Sorry. Oh my god, can I read? Maybe Unsha is checking on what I'm... Well then. Well, there's no other option, so... Actually, I don't quite reach it before it swings open. Why is he in bra straps? Oh no, it's his binder, guys. Trust. It wasn't even locked. I'm so... Till closes the door with quiet urgency behind him. For a couple of moments he remains against it, alert, listening for anything outside, I guess. Till, what are you doing here? Snuck out. Pretty sure that'd be how you got here, not why. I will... Stop that. You know it's annoying. Same thing. Of course. I give him a moment to catch his bearings. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's the saddest, quietest piano going hard in the background. It doesn't take long for him to relax and leave the door, convinced, I assume, that no one's coming after him. Okay, so I guess it's fine. It was so pleasant to hear him irritated at me again, really. But the moment of normalcy came and passed way too fast. His voice is so quiet once again. Seems so. He must have made a good escape. It's still pretty careless, though. Should you really be taking risks like these? What about you? Your door was unlocked just like that. I could call you careless, too. I'm not allowed to close it, actually. Not until it's properly sleep time. Oh, really? I figured. Because your guardian has it under lock at all times, right? The rules are somewhat different under Unsha's care. I can be unsupervised, I just have to be on schedule and available. Ah, I get it. And you do make sure to do whatever that bastard expects, as always. With an unceremonious slapping gesture, Till activates the lock near my door and resolutely leaves. Resolutely leaves it that way. Too many big words. I have to make an effort to ground myself in place. Tense. It shouldn't matter. My guardian shouldn't be needing me soon. I guess it's an instinct I can't help at this point. But I can swallow it back. Okay, we can have it that way. So then, are you gonna tell me why you came over, Till? Did something happen? Duh! He doesn't seem prepared for such a question, despite the simplicity. He just shifts in his spot, eyes evasive, as whenever he's faced with something he'd rather not be speaking about. And instead, you still get stressed out about things like that, huh? Locking your door when you shouldn't, getting in trouble, all that stuff. It's fine. Forget about it. It's better in case someone does come looking for you anyway. Really, though? Are you that interested in keeping those assholes pleased with you? Even thou? This far down the line? Did I say even thou? Whatever. I can never tell if you honestly like following the rules or staying under them. If you'll insist on this. Oh, there's choices. Okay, hold on. I know this game had choices. Of course I dislike them, yeah. Come on now, I dislike it too. Of course I dislike this as a whole, as you should know. Though I don't think I hate my Stygian as strongly as Till does. I don't think I feel anything as strongly as Till does, really. I'm just not interested in letting them know what I'm thinking or doing out of their business. Right, yeah, that's true. He sighs deeply. Any animosity the subject, which he himself brought forward, stirred within him, dies back down, like most of his energy seems to do lately. He finally seems to focus fully on me as I do. I approach just a step. Will you tell me now why you want to sneak over here? I just, wanted to check. On me? Yeah, to see if you... You okay, Yvonne? Yeah, I learned it's Yvonne and not Ivan, so now I'm a real Anyong Seo Karibu BTS army. I am, yes. What does he want me to say? What is he getting at? I doubt he wants to discuss what's ahead of us. That'd be unlike him, and I'd rather not get into it myself. I could be poking fun at him for worrying about me, but I'll definitely pass on that. What about you? You look pretty exhausted yourself. You arrived on the planet in this facility just today, as far as I heard. So you should have some rest if you need it, you know. Huh. I always assumed all the rounds were at the same stage, they just decorated them differently. Till shrugs. There's no covering his tired eyes at all, though. And it doesn't matter. Besides... Well, I guess you do look okay, even though you just got here, too. This morning, yes. My guardian said he wanted me to have time for more practice and to be well prepared and such, so we traveled early. But it looks like they weren't the only one with that kind of idea. Yeah, that fucking monster has expectations about this whole thing. He's being a pain about it. So here I am. At least the facility looks really empty. I guess that's why I can move around like nothing. It's probably going to stay this way, since only the hosts, guardians, and pet humans are supposed to be lodged here. We can be pretty well at ease. And 3 days is good time. You should really try to recover before the stage, Till. Well, why does he look like I've thrown a punch at him for a moment? Listen, I don't... About the performance. He seems so conflicted all of a sudden. I await. Till is more erratic than usual today, and I'm not quite following, so it's best to let him decide what he's trying to say. Thankfully, he's always been transparent with that, the way his eyes wander in little darts, and how he draws breath and stops himself. It's obvious when he's searching for words. Relatable. I've always enjoyed the trivial struggle he makes of it. The time's coming up really soon. Our song, going on stage to perform it. Are you, gonna do it? Oh, Till. Again, what do you want me to say? There's only one thing I can. Oh, actually, there's 4 things you can, apparently. I never wanted to go against you. There's no choice. We should do something to stop this. I don't want to do it. I think we should do something to stop this. No, there's no sense in attempting that. Besides, things won't turn out properly if I talk to him in such a way now. Okay, so that I'm just wrong. I guess there's no choice then. There really isn't a choice to make on that, you know? No such thing as singing or not showing up. And this is the part where he would get irritated at me for pointing out the obvious. However, right, it won't be that way today, no. Weird question anyway. Forget I asked. Hey, look, I'm gonna go back now. I don't know how long it'll take before that bastard notices I didn't stay put, and I don't want to find out. I immediately checked the clock on my wall. Do I want him to leave? Of course not. But it's getting late, and it would be a risk for him to be missing for too long. I know what his caretaker is like. Can't take any chances. It's probably a good call. But Till, I'll just say one more thing. I'm glad I got to see you. Yeah, we haven't run into each other in a long while, so... Not quite so long, but it might be for the better that he doesn't remember. I was at the least Sagian business event he was in. I'll keep it that way. Right. And you had to show up looking like such a mess. Wow, really? Take my advice and get some rest, will you? You fucking fool. He flips me off in the most casual manner I've ever been dedicated a finger in my whole life. The laugh that gets out of me is much more instinctive and natural than I could expect. I'll see you around then. Around here. I guess. Or, sorry, I'll see you again, whatever. Same diff. That said, he turns to the exit. Ah, yes! More choices! I'll reach out to him, obviously. Oh, okay, never mind then. No, it's not a very good idea. As soon as the thought comes, I suppress it. Okay, I can't. Really? I stay put, only giving him a wave of the finger. Or, a wave of the hand that might go unseen. Although, come and see me again, will you? Hmm? You can come back here. If you do it tomorrow, after sleep time has been called and your certain things are quiet, we'll have more time. You sure? What if I can't get out of my quarters tomorrow? If you don't appear around that time, I'll know why. Don't worry. Aren't these rooms passcoded? I should be able to stop and unlock unlock his at nighttime if need be. Okay then, yeah, I'll do that. I'll see you tomorrow. Night, Ivan. Or Ivan. Good night. Till leaves the same way he came, though much more cautiously. His quiet steps down the hallway are quickly lost. I don't think I've ever witnessed him sound less like himself than I have today. His usual spirit is still somewhere in there, but muted. The look in his eyes remains with me, dull, drained, lacking. Painful. All the light dims with you, Till. Please endure a little longer. You'll get through this. Things will turn out as they should. The night passes. In 2 days, I will go on the stage against Till and perform Cure. In 2 days, I will die. Ah, that's what you said before! I like when it repeats! It makes it hit a lot harder. I'm glad you're pleased with the results as well, sir. I'll do my best tomorrow. Thank you. Linsha has left me to rest for the night. After a relentless day of practice, that is, the more confident they are in my singing and stage presence, the more extensive my regime has to be, it seems. I'm tired, and either way, it's... Oh. Is it already... Yeah, already. Did you happen to run into anyone? That monster? Saw them. I evaded them just fine, I think. Or so he thinks. Well, it wouldn't be this quiet if he was indeed spotted, so I suppose I can relax. Still, I'll do this. This time I activate the lock immediately. And barely evading them was your style. You really can't play it a little more safely, huh? Oh, forget it. In the meantime, Till makes his way, much more confidently than yesterday, through my quarters, as if the space was his own. You look pretty busy today. I saw that one rehearsal room occupied earlier, and it was still occupied after I was done. Were you in there the whole time? Was he checking in on me? I didn't realize. I really like the way Till is characterized in this. Like, I feel like a lot of people characterize him as not caring about Yvonne, but like, obviously he does to an extent, yeah. Just not in the same way Ivan does. Or Yvonne. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm woke. I'm woke and I'm an ally. Yeah, I did have time to set aside to eat and to tend to other matters, but it was a long day. You've always had it kind of like that, but still, damn. Today I had to compensate for all of yesterday's rest, I suppose. I haven't been out of the facility yet. Now I'm thinking about it. Out? Out of the planet. He seems to remain confused with that answer. This planet has an atmosphere suited for humans, so one could be outside on it without risk. I don't know if there's actually anything to see in this area, but still. I'll take it you didn't know that? Oh. No, not really. I mean, that bastard Guardian does drag me along to places. We travel for recordings and their work and all that. But I don't just go wherever on my own, so I guess I don't think about it a lot. That's how it is in general. I know it very well. Normally no pet human would be found on their own without a collar or a leash, far from their owner's side. My case is doubtlessly, an an exception. I can't read. Yeah, well, you usually know stuff going on outside, like news and such. Somewhat, yeah. Why? Well, those people... His voice lowers to a little more than a murmur. The ones who took... You know, the ones that made Michi go missing. I wonder what happened with all of them, where they are by now. Do you know anything? No idea. I'm not saying this for his tranquility's sake. I really don't know. I'd like to, if only to confirm Michi's fate by now, but I don't. As much as I am familiar with the nature of that group, the most I was aware of is that they still exist. I talk with my guardian about plenty of things when I can, but rebellious humans is not a subject I could regularly afford to show interest in. But I assume she's still with them. She has to be, because otherwise she... After she lost on stage, she... No, Miji has to be with us humans, even right now. As for where they are... Fugitive in hiding is my best guess. Since there haven't been any other news... there haven't been any other news, which is how they should stay. Huh? What does that even mean? What do you mean, what does that mean? It's just what I said. If the Segian do find them, they won't make it. That much I'm sure of. Plenty of bounties on them, I believe, and they didn't seem nearly armed enough. So I'd hope that they've gone as far away as quietly as they could. Till's hands have grown tense, gripping nothing but tightly fisted. Ugh, don't talk like that, will you? Why? Come on now, Don't. I don't know why I asked. Doesn't matter. Just don't. Oh, Till. It might not be best to linger on these things. If he had just remained like he was a minute ago. I'll just leave it at, well, how should I say this? Yes, more choices. I'm trying to say it's a good thing. It's probably the best option. I believe it's a good thing that things are as they are. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, glare at me all you want. I rather like it anyway. Oh, I rather like it anyway. Yo. For those people, being gone and successfully hidden is the least dangerous, best possible scenario. Us knowing nothing from this side is a sign that they're achieving it so far. It means that they were able to take Miji out with them, too. Regardless of their bleak chances in the long run, that is, their manpower and weaponry isn't as all that much to place hope on. But that's not for Till to worry about. He seems to think about it anyway, and how fortunate that he's so much less volatile about everything right now. So even if we don't know anything, no news is definitely better than any news in this case, you know? Till shakes his head in slow motion. Turns out you're right, huh? Turns out you get it. That's good. Don't get cocky now. He breathes out a deep sigh of release, unburdening his arms and shoulders from the tension. I started talking about weird stuff anyway. Even though I didn't come here to get freaking news reports from you, you know? Oh, no? Was it just let me yap at random? Because that's what I was doing. He's being pretty forward with coming to spend time here. I do wonder why. What if I did? What if I wanted to hear you yap? What about it, huh? Okay, I don't think I have a reply on hand. Resolutely. Stop with using the word resolutely! Till moves through the room and plops down at the nearest spot he can, that being the end of my bed. Plus, you were just telling me about the outside of this place. It was kinda nice. I see. I follow Till to the spot he's taken and sit beside him. Like so many times since our education years, his eyes follow me. Hey, Yvonne? What's it like? To go out every now and then? Yeah, what kind of places do you go see when you can, be on your own? His curiosity sounds quite genuine, his attention quite invested, so, well then. I mostly go from one place to another within Segian cities, places my guardian knows I'll be able to work for, or for leisure. If it helps any, I don't think there's a lot you'd like to see there. Everything's made for them after all, the transport, the stores, the restaurants. I guess if there's gonna be a lot of them everywhere, but I don't know, just outside in general might be good. The part of seeing this or that planet a little more, if that makes sense. It does. If I think about it, many planets do look hospitable enough beyond the cities. A few have greenery, grass and such, like an act garden, just miles and miles. I've noticed it's a rare thing, but not unheard of. They can be similar and so different at once. Grassy soil, hard soil, sandy soil. Uh-huh. Till's attention is drifting. Oh, so it's more like, uh-huh. Till's attention is drifting, absently directed at a point before us, as if imagining. Though the planets where the sky is blue during the daytime and the heat from the sun can be felt properly, always the nicest outside. There should be more than enough places just for sightseeing. Sightseeing, it right. That's the word. As I imagine for a moment taking him to places like that, walking him through some sort of good things about the city too, even if he'd likely hate it, if I could do that with Till. Maybe then I would have liked the universe more myself. That sounds much better to do. Doesn't it? Yeah, I realized just now. His disposition seems far later today than yesterday. Is it the time that passed from then until now? Is it talking about things like this? I don't know. I can never tell exactly. And then, just like that, he lets his body lean until it's almost toppling to the side, or for not the presence next to him, aka me, till his head bumps gently against my shoulder and stays there. A familiar feeling runs through my chest like a wave that crashes against the shore, endured well enough that I can keep myself steady. By the time I look, I find him quiet and unmoving there. Tired, Till? No. I mean, just kinda. So you won't be falling asleep? I won't mess with you while you're sleeping, you know. You better not, 'cause you promised. Don't you forget now. But you're the one that had that super fucking busy day, not me, you know. Nothing unusual. I assume you had practice too. Not for long. I know the song in and out. So I'm fine. I'm not even, sleeping that much lately. I don't feel like going back to my room. With a slight rub of the head, Till seems to find more comfortable position to settle into. His temple laid How was that his temple laid gently? His temple laid gently against my shoulder, his gaze averted somewhere else. Is it not further proof that something is off with him? The waves keep crashing with mine. I make sure to speak in a low volume, slow, as to not startle him. Don't go back, then. You can stay here, as long as you need. You sure? Like I said, you're the one that had the long day, so if... I am. Don't worry about me. Be where you want to be. Oh, stay. Please be here. The time I spend near him is all care about all care to take with me when I'm on that stage. If I can have more of it even now, I want it. Every bit I can get. Every hour I can trap him in my eyes, burn myself into his thoughts, steal anything from Till's existence. I feel him shift and relax. His attention is spelled out by him leaning in more freely, if only tiredly. His warmth is one of the things that don't feel any different now than ever. I realize that vague scent of him has been with me for a while, too. Yvonne? Do you like it? The song you've practiced so much. Cure. Is it fine for him to talk about? Either way, I don't see a reason not to answer. I don't usually ask myself such a question, to be honest. I just focus on understanding what the next song entails and performing properly. But if you want to know... When it comes to this one, I do enjoy it. I like the sound of it. Something about the song is... I don't know how to say it. I'm drawn to it. It won't leave my mind even when I'm not singing it. Why do you ask? No reason. I just wanted to know. Or I guess... because it was always easy to imagine you singing it, so I wondered. I see. Do you like it yourself? I'm not sure. It grew on me, then it bothered me, then it grew on me again. I've known it for a while. Maybe it's just what happens. For a while, How so? Till moves his head enough to peer up at me, just blinking, as some line of thought or another reaches a satisfactory conclusion. For some reason, his eyes back on me feel like another crashing wave that I simply let pass. Well, guess... Take a guess, and why I've known it from before. Oh? Well, if you say that... He would have composed the music, right? Because he plays guitar, right? You composed the music, didn't you? There you go. Uruk requested for it, so I finished up an old arrangement for a duet and handed it over. The lyrics are, well, I barely had a draft of a verse. They added so much to it, I can't say it's my work. I received it at the same time you did, I guess. Ah. Of course you'd be completely familiar with it then. Duet that he composed. I feel as though there's something there for me to realize, something I should be pondering more thoroughly. But it's hard to think very logically today. See, to me it's the song that's been there for the longest time. It just has its words now. And a new name, I assume? You always did that thing. You always did have a thing for untitled song. And, you ass! I did title it. Around the time I was making the last touches, but still... The color on his cheeks doesn't go unnoticed. Softly and briefly I laugh. How can one think properly under these conditions, if all else about him has felt like waves? This is the tide that rises over my feet, threatening to pull me. Okay. Cure. I rather like the title anyway. Fine. Good. Okay. It's good that you like my song after all, even if I don't like some of your work so much. No, I mean, it's not about that. It's about performing it. He appears conflicted, more so than before. The heavy shade of exhaustion chased away by our idle talking. Idle talking is creeping back over him. The words he searches for don't come easily, I can tell, and still. Yvonne, I don't know if that's something No, I can't have him say such things. You don't want to do it right or stop him? I guess you don't want to do it right. Now's not the time to lean into that? Oh. I feel like this game has the illusion of choice. Like, none of these choices really seem to matter. I interrupt, steady and quick. If that were the case, Till, we could run away together. Yup. You could always run away. With me. I lean to him, head tilted so that I can look deeply and persistently into his tired eyes. It's still an option. The need to take his attention leads my hands to his legs beside mine, brushing over his thigh before settling there. He's listening. If his eyes won't last meeting mine, I'll still be the voice in his ears, but they do. We could make our way out of here before the performance. I would figure out a way to escape, and I would gladly handle our means of survival afterwards. I'll do it all if you ask me to. Surely you'd be safe, more importantly, far away from here and from any Sagian, and so we could simply go and see the universe just like we talked about. That's crazy. Are you hearing yourself right now? You're really out of your damn mind sometimes. A sigh escapes me. Straightening myself, I remove my hand from the distracting softness of his thigh. Yeah, move your damn hand. Now's not the time. An impossible thought, is it? Humans can't decide to simply go and seeing the next fucking universe on their own the next day. It's way more complicated than that, and you know it. Stop messing with me like that. Is he forgetting exiting Enac Garden years ago, or is he trying to... Leaving with me wasn't what he wanted after all. The conditions are very different now from then, knowing the nature of the competition on stage 2, but still. At any rate, if he'd rather forget it, that's just as well. I brush away the memory of the outside with red skies and falling scars. Falling stars. And black, look at me, black sorrow. There's reasons why an escape wasn't my plan for the present. Can I be imaginative for a change? Dumb on purpose. I did go too wild with it, though. Sorry. My bad. Right. Made no sense anyway. But it has been enough, it seems, to make him discard what he was about to say. I consider myself satisfied. As long as he is able to perform, so that he can win over me. And you were just joking, right? I mean... No, never mind. You definitely were. Till sighs deeply at length, his head hanging forward. I must be getting tired, after all. Yeah, that's it. Just tired. Then rest, Till. Like you said, or like I said, you don't have to. Not yet. I don't, want to go yet. I'm not done. I'm just trying to think, okay? I see. So stubborn. I'll wait for him to put together whatever it is. It's never been difficult nor uncomfortable to be quiet at his side, but the opposite. However, Till just ends up shaking his head. No, you're right, it's gotten way too late. I'm gonna start making no sense, like you. I can't keep running, but I'll think clearer tomorrow. Don't overheat your own head, yes? Right. Till stretches himself and gets up. I gotta go back and pretend to sleep. Be there when I'm checked in on, or things might become a mess, but I still want to talk to you when my head's clear. So I'll come tomorrow too. We'll talk again. Okay? Just like yesterday, I truly don't understand what he's thinking. If his thoughts took him anywhere, all of a sudden he seems quite set there, determined somehow. Of course. Let's meet again tomorrow. See you then. Rest well, Till. If anything, I'm relieved to see him firmer on his feet than yesterday. That should be good. I trust he'll be able to perform our song? His song. That he thankfully knows by heart. As for me, the tide hasn't subsided. Intently I keep his warmth and the vague impression of my touch on on my fingertips. Please allow me to drown. That's the name of the game. Continue to live long after I'm gone. There's not much time left. But as I lay down to sleep, I find I can't stop thinking about the song again and again. The song Till composed, the song he imagined me singing. It keeps coming back to me. Even if your cold words, may they linger on your tongue, carve scars beneath my eyes, you can break me apart. I guess this first one. Notice my pain and mend me right now to quiet my fear. I guess, does it matter which one I pick? I'll drown in you. I can't seem to focus properly. The words elude me tonight. Is there something for me in this song, Till? Are you trying to tell me something with it? And one day I will go on the stage against Till and perform Cure. And one day I will die. That was tough as fuck! A final day of thankfully later practice, wardrobe retouches, and abundant rest. And now the time for pet humans to be confided to their quarters has been called. Which means that sometime soon, if I'm not mistaken. I await. I've been in my room for a while, but the guest I expect should be coming sometime around now. It really doesn't take much longer to hear the door open and close. Oh, what, no knocking? Huh? No, for what? Well, if I had been indecent? You're indecent all the time, or whatever you meant with that. I see how it is. Now then, as usual. I go lock my door this time, too, just in case. Are you more rested today, Till? An idle question, but considering what comes tomorrow, I'm fine. I heard, from Iraq, that some media asshole wanted to get an interview with me today. I probably wouldn't be saying the same thing if it happened, but it didn't, so I'm fine. Huh, the first one-on-one interview with the elusive genius, Till. Right before a big performance, too. Of course they jump on the chance. I take it Iraq denied it? Yeah, sounded like it. One good decision on their part. Of course I understand Till would thank his guardian for nothing, and he's more than right to. It's only me who, this one time, happens to value something Iraq likely did for their own convenience anyway, sticking to a strategy that banks only on Till's success. Regardless. I took an interview myself a couple weeks ago. Did you know? You did? No. But that kind of thing suits you, so I'm gonna guess it didn't bother you. I see. You wouldn't know the contents on it then. The questions about my next opponent and my relationship to him. The part where I asked to say something to him. The final cheer up I left. Ooh, cheer up mention. Ouch. Ooh, that's a sensitive subject. He might end up seeing it later, when I'm no longer here. And I believe that'll be for the best. It wasn't much different from any Enoch presentation or such. Did you get anything weird, though, now that it's a competition? The usual sort of thing about my singing and image. Nothing that noteworthy. Oh, okay. That's kind of a relief, too. Really? There's no need to be so worried about me. Better then. What, not flustered? Strange, but oh well. At any rate. Till, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been thinking about the song, and may I ask why you chose that one out of your drafts? Surely you had many to choose from, but this one, knowing you composed it, the more I think about it, the more it hardly seems adequate for yourself. The rhythm and pitch aren't your most ideal for your voice type. The deeper registry has an advantage here. There's no prominent instrumental bridge either, even though there could easily be one between one singer and the next. Actually, the instruments as a whole are taking a very supporting, subdued role. It's unlike you. Sometimes I don't feel like working in my main style. But didn't you see that none of that is in favor of you? I couldn't help noticing it since learning about this yesterday. You couldn't possibly have... What's it matter? He's going to keep cutting me off. Well, whether he's bothered by it or not, it's all the same. It matters. It's what you and I will be singing tomorrow after all. And I'd like you to win over me by a comfortably large margin. Till huffs at length, running a hand through his hair. It appears to cool him down. Listen, I've been doing a lot of thinking, especially since yesterday, so let me ask you something instead. Why the hell are you so calm about going on stage? All this time, you've looked at me like nothing's going on and talked to me like normal. That's one thing, but even when you mention the stage, it's like it won't affect you at all. Why? Why should it be any different? I'm not going to make a mess of myself in vain, or talk to you about things you can't help when you're already dealing with what you can. Oh, come the fuck on. What I'm dealing with or whatever has nothing to do with it. Be serious with me already, because I fucking am. Talking like a Vivzy Pop character. I'm gonna hear this, no matter what it is. I really thought about it, about you and the way you acted. This isn't good. You know something I don't, right? That has to be it. It's like you know for sure, for sure, how it's gonna go already. He's reading me? How? When did you become so perceptive? What should I... Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I have to say it, don't I? Maybe I'm not thinking right. It must be that the time is too close, or the fact that his strength or character decided to return so suddenly, raising a deafening tide. I can't avoid him. I just can't think to do so. He already began reading me anyway. It's true. I do have the result in mind, I'm certain. I know who'll proceed past our round, so my mind is settled. That's why I'm able to be at ease, and just focus on what's left until then. Is that what you needed to hear? So you're gonna win? Pardon? Fucking damn it, just say it. You're gonna win, right? No, Till. You'll win the round. Well, how do you... You're perfectly able to. As far as musical talent and skill go, I know you can and should beat me. Even with the song not favoring you, it should be your win. And if it's not, if it doesn't happen like that, it will. And if... I shouldn't be telling him this, but if your score should fall lower than it has to, I believe I might be able to solve that. I never thought it'd be this way, sinking where I could be trying to save myself. He'd win on his own. I'm sure he would. But there truly are ways to reduce one's own score, right? Violence will do it. I learned this thanks to Miji. If it truly comes down to that, I could, in some way or another... But, what? That's even worse. Why the hell would you not win? Are you insane? If you have to say on it somehow, why wouldn't you win? You're always doing shit on your own. Now this, and you want to lose? Tears welling up in his eyes to finally overflow for this, among anything. It's no easier to see than at any point in the past. The times when he cries have always been like that. I don't fucking get you. I never do. But you can't do that. Till... I approach him closely, risking to receive a punch that ultimately doesn't come. My hand reaches him without being met by any outburst. You're aware of how this works. Someone will be winning and losing. Is there another alternative? Was there an idea you had in mind? How would I? No, I fucking don't. That's not the point. The point is that you're deciding everything yourself. All you doing nonsense stuff without telling me that's bullshit. This is bullshit, Yvonne. I don't think there was anything to discuss with each other. All this time, I had no idea what the hell I should do. What I can even do in the first place. Just running ahead without looking, but it's not like I wanted to be that way for you to lose, and... Till's breath hitches, quivering. He wipes his eyes with a rather forceful motion, though it doesn't stop the flow of new tears. But my thoughts keep sinking away from my grasp. I understood him being surprised, but being this affected? It's okay. It'll be okay. And I'm at peace with the result I expect. I'm not. Just what? Why would you do that? Why would you rather die than win? Damn it, what's okay about that? You'll be okay. After getting past this round safely, only the final round will be left for you to win. And you really think I'd be good with that? You have to be insane. An insane idiot. Am I? Because I know for a fact that you're very resilient. Ridiculously so. The most tireless and stubborn man I've ever known, actually. So yeah, I'm trusting that you'll be fine. You got through this stage once, and you can do it again. Not if I'd be losing you, you dumbass. You. It's not doing it again. It's not the same. Till raises a fist and bangs it against my chest rather clumsily but hard. We don't spend time together all that often since graduation, but that doesn't mean I don't like seeing you. Just because it took you years to even say that we're friends doesn't mean I'm the same. I don't want you to be gone and just never see you again. Fuck. My hands drop weakly at my sides. I don't know what to make of this, what to think. Yesterday was like, you know, back then in the garden when we all hung out together. It was okay, but also off. I kept thinking I didn't want you to leave, to stop being near me like that again. I feel so much more than a wave in my chest. The sea comes in stronger than ever. I'm only at his mercy. You didn't answer me anyway. Why would you go that far? Is something wrong? Is something else going on? It can't just be me. It's not like I'm all that important. But then, I don't know. I'm not letting you get away from without even explaining it. Why? Despite the tears, his gaze is piercing. And I don't have enough resistance in me. Can't lose you, I guess? I feel like I'm losing something. Some type of trial against him. But the way he's come here and pulled me into this conversation until reaching this point, but how can he not understand this? Because I can't lose you. Even if I weren't here, you'd be able to go on. But it's not the same for me, knowing you don't exist in the universe anymore. I don't expect to make the most sense to you, but that's the kind of existence I am. One that can't survive for long if it loses something needed. So it has to be you who remains and moves forward. Oh, what? Someone you can't lose? He legitimately seems taken aback. I always thought he might be able to read me, though, if I wasn't careful, but I suppose not. You really make yourself as hard to understand as possible, don't you? I thought you didn't even see me as someone close, that you'd rather keep it to yourself more than... Oh, did you? Don't act surprised now. Till wipes his eyes once again. His tears seem to be waning only now. His voice left hoarse, like mine. It's because of all that time in an act garden. We were together so much, but still, you always talked like we weren't friends and were impossible to read, and never said anything when I came back hurt either, even though you obviously noticed. I thought if you cared, you'd say something. If you cared about me, you'd, like, comfort me or something. You just did weird stuff around me all the time. And anyway, at some point, there started to be other people approaching you constantly and admiring and confessing to you and whatever. So it was even harder to do anything with you. I figured I was a dumbass for approaching you, the only dumbass who would want to be close after all. And now this, now I find out you're trying to do this much for me all of a sudden. Don't tell me it's not a whole mess. Confusing bastard. You truly don't realize a thing, do you? I would do quite a lot if it's for you, the #1 yearner. I would do anything. I suppose whether you understand or how easily you can believe this is another thing, but it's the truth. Yeah, if that's true. If you do anything, then you'd have to be here. You hear me? You have to stay because that's what I want. Not for you to pull some stupid and get yourself killed, you fucking fool. I can't help the feeling that heaves itself through me, the sudden tension in my empty hands. My head is a loud mess, and all I can do is not take my eyes off of Till, not for a second. And what is it you want from me exactly? My life? My company? Thoughts you'd like to hear me lay out? Words that you want to hear? Huh? I don't know, I want you to be with me. Like yesterday, when you were only with me, talking or whatever. If you really care that much about me, then you could have told me, or at least show it to me from now on. And don't leave. Don't leave. I don't know what you expect me to say. There's just still a lot of things. And if there's a lot of things I'd want too, from you. I don't get it, but I'm fine with that. I really am. As long as the water's up to my neck, my dear. I need you. I always need you. And you're causing me to be more greedily than I'd allow myself to. But if you say all this, then... Till, come. Above all, I need to I need to touch him. Till lunges forward, past the delicate touch right against me. Oh, just let me sink. Oh! I don't know if I want to do that out loud, it's a little bit embarrassing. I no longer ignore the restlessness of my empty hands. Instead, I wrap my arms fully around him, holding him in return. Please? The remainder of his tears wets my shoulder. I cannot mind it less. Rather, I want it. His tears, his voice, his warmth, his uneven breath that he seems to try to control. He seems so small in my arms, yet leaning down to sink against him and breathe his scent of skin feels so natural. Oh my god, okay. Right when I've barely started to understand you, damn it. Yvonne. Oh. Have I shuddered? I barely noticed, but it must... Wow, okay. First of all, the art goes crazy, but I didn't expect it to have that kind of turn. I barely noticed, but it must be the effects his pleas have. What a beautiful sound they are. Or all for me, all for me, all for me. Oh, Till, I don't feel right in the head. And yet my thoughts are incredibly sharp at the moment. I don't hesitate nor fumble for words. I would give you anything I can, be with you for as long as I can. It's barely any time. I know it's not up to you, I know. But I want you to stay with me more than just this. How incredible, how disorienting, how all-engulfing is it to be wanted by him in any way. My hands tighten, something between a grip and a caress on his slim frame. The way I feel him pressing close, relaxing all of his weight against me, becomes all the care I perceive. Till please? If there's any way for us to both get through tomorrow, then you could be with me even after. He wants me to stay, and suddenly I wish the same too. All this time I've accepted nearing my death, but now I want to remain where he wills me to be by his side if he'll have me there. Don't you understand how much I wish to give that to you? I want to live? I realize that I do. I want to stay here in the light. I want to live with him. I can try. What about running away? Can't we do that? No, not at this point. It might have been possible before, but now there's far too many Sengian and guards around the facility. But even so, there's something about the performance and the outcome the Sengian expect. I'll think of something, Till. Till nods, exhaling. In relief or in defeat, I don't know. And singing against me until he almost drops. Holding him, yet I help him sit on the edge of my bed. His physical strength may have fallen and failed him when it comes to standing, but not in the way he paws and grasps my clothes with forceful desperation, keeping me close. Oh! You're serious, right? Is there any chance you know? I'm not sure, Till. But I'll think of some way to give you your wish. I still have time until tomorrow. Okay, fuck, Isn't there anything I can do instead of leaving it all to you? I laugh against him, low and raspy. It's only because he makes my chest feel so constricted. You've done enough. Although, there is something I think I need right now. Then tell me. I lean over, climbing properly onto the bed where he almost continuously pulled me. There I bring one of my hands to Till's cheek, cupping it gently. It no longer feels damp, but only warm. I brush my thumb briefly, just against the corner of his lips. Then I ease my hand, my wrist, closer to his mouth. Please wound me. How? Why would I? I'm asking you to do it. Use your teeth. Oh, man. Pull up my sleeve and push against my wrist. The tempting softness of his lips. He can't quite talk back, and only looks at me with vivid confusion. I persist. Bite me, right here. Please, Till. He complies. His mouth parts, his teeth clamp down against the flesh and bone just above my brand. It's brief, somewhat clumsy, but hard. The mark left on my wrist keeps the pleasant, wonderful sensation alive. There. Why did you need something like that? Because this settles me, makes me feel makes all of this feel real. Some pain might just remind me enough of death to fear it. Most of all, though, I wanted to have something from you, I suppose. Something I can take on the stage with me tomorrow. Weird. Didn't expect you to say something like that, but it makes sense, kinda. Then leave it to me, I'll do something too. There's nothing to question. Once again, how would I not try to give him everything he asked for? Of course. Okay! I was not expecting that. Okay. When I graze his neck, I could swear I feel his pulse underneath, beating strongly. But it's firm, the flesh on his shoulder that seems the most inviting after all. Breathe, Till, I've got you. My mouth waters, my own heartbeat drums anxiously inside my ears, but I savor the moment my teeth meet this dearly cherished pale skin of his, gently at first and tightening soon enough. As told, Till sucks in a sharp breath. He tenses under me but doesn't draw back. I'm not moaning that out loud. And I release his shoulder immediately, though not depriving myself of licking up the somewhat familiar taste. There's something rich about it. Blood? My fang must have wounded the skin, I realize. Swallowing the taste of blood makes for another thing of Till's that I get to take with me. Are you okay? Till sighs his tension away, slumping in place. I thought your pain resistance was better than mine. Shut up! You just did it too slow. But I'm alright. Still, I leave another parting kiss on the bitten skin before peering at him to make sure. Maybe I should have asked for something else. Maybe I should have kissed him. but I've been selfish enough, I think. I'd linger here where I can reach, or where I can watch his tired face from addicting proximity, near enough to feel his scent. And a strange calmness seems to wash over him now, as he leans back in place, not bothering to touch or cover the bitten area. It's what you wanted, right? I have something for me, and I have something from you. Yes, so this'll be prepared for tomorrow. If we survive it, Till, you can have everything from me. That time you said you lacked my company at your side, my complete attention, that and everything. You can have it, but you have to let me take as much as I can from you as well. Till's eyes avoid me. His face suddenly heats. Fine. I'm fine with that. Such an answer sinks me even deeper into this keen, starved, greedy feeling for him, but I can only smile. It's just if we survive, though. I'll think of something, Till. I'll find a way. So listen, please. When tomorrow comes, I need you to go through with everything. Go on the stage, sing alongside me, and trust me. If things go well, the outcome won't be what the Sagian expect. Okay, got it. I'll do it. But you better come up with a way. I must find our way out. There's nothing I've ever wanted more than I want this now, so I must. Till rests himself against me, seeking as if to hide and disappear there. I embrace him, remaining for as long as I can. That night inevitably passes. Our time runs out. Finally, I step on the stage with Till. For the first and last time we perform together, hear the song he composed for us. And I lose. All it takes is an act of aggression during the performance. A kiss. The kiss. A kiss. The kiss I didn't ask for during our last night, and my hands around his throat attempting to make my competitor's life end before the end of the song. With that, I ensure my score is below Till's. And so, my life is forfeit. I didn't think it would come to this. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't want to. I really thought I'd find a way. But ultimately, with his life at risk, this is all I could do. There are many, many things I regret, many things I did wrong, although I'm unsure of how I could have done right, but not this. I don't regret staying long enough to die here, having lived under his light, having held him in my arms, to see only his face at the end, knowing at least he'd live on. No, I don't regret this. But there was something I still wanted, wasn't there? And, oh, that was so good. That was so, so, so good. Oh my goodness. First of all, CGs in this, like, background, beautiful. Second of all, great characterization. Very, very good. God, they make me sick. They make me sick. I love them. This was awesome. This was so good. I'm currently working on my own visual novel, and I will definitely take some inspiration from this, like, artistically. Like I said, these CGs, beautiful. Till and Yvonne freaky scenes. I'm drooling at the mouth. I'm frothing. I'm on my knees. It's beautiful. This is awesome. This was an awesome game. I don't know how I'd compare it to the Saya no Uto one. Like the, what was it called? Endless Black Song. I think objectively this is better. I think I'm just biased towards the other one because it's Saya no Uto inspired. But yeah, that was Drown. That was really good. Thank you for watching me play it. Go play it for yourself if you'd like. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!